Hello, 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 everyone. How are we all today? Hope we're doing better than me. Now let me share this out. Oh, ah. Sorry about missing Saturday, guys. I really okay. I'm not even really feeling up to this. Where did I put this? Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming by, hitting like and all that, sharing out. Oh, for the most part, yeah. I found out today that the exact day my dad is going to die is Friday. Uh, that's when he set up the appointment. So other than that, yeah, day's going good. I'm going up to see him tomorrow, Tuesday. I might end up doing my show tomorrow night. I might not. Depends on what time I get back from that. You're right. Yeah, I guess so. Hello, good night, Spoon. Hey, Alpha. So give me a sec. I just want to get the white on this first. Then let some people know a little bit of what's going on. All right, I guess. Could be better. Safer, my dad gonna be dying on Friday. I guess I'm doing good. Oscar does something. Hopefully he does. Uh, Okay, just give me a second, this minute. I want to get this weights, the Canadian Shield suit. Which it almost is. Everything. Well, except for around maybe his belt. Okay. I need to put the color of his eye in. Okay, almost. Okay. There, I think that's it. I'll take a look after. What do I mean? Okay. So, I think I might have texted you, said something about my dad having had his cancer come back a couple months ago. Uh, in April, mid-April, or that's when he was told. And he was told that he had 3 to 6 months to live. Were you up on those facts or not, or do you remember? Good night, Spoon. Okay, well, at this time, because Canada is retarded, we have government assisted suicide. So he signed up, we'll say. That's the best way to say it. Signed up for government assisted suicide when he felt things were not going good for me. Yeah. For him, I should say, not me, him. Yeah, and he declined treatment because he kicked his butt last time. He wasn't going to get much more time. He figured, I get that. But like I said, he signed up for the program, if you want to call it that. I went up to see him during my birthday week, which was the Tuesday, 24th. I went up the Sunday before, stayed till the Sunday after. So I stayed there till June 29th. And I came home. And then on Wednesday, sorry, I think it was Wednesday, I got a call from my dad saying that he had shit the bed. Not that that's a good thing, but and because of this, he was going to be enacting the suicide thing, the plan. And it was supposed to be on for, he was going to be doing it for Tuesday of this week. But the doctor was on holidays. So that got delayed But he said it was going to get delayed about a week because his wife only wanted the one doctor that they had been using to do it. Was supposed to go up Sunday with my uncle, but because of the delay, we decided it was easier just to go up Tuesday tomorrow, so we're going up tomorrow. But he called me yesterday, Sunday, and said about not being able to get through another full week. So he was going to be enacting the plan earlier. I thought it was going to be Wednesday or Thursday, but I got a call from my Uncle Charlie saying that it is now locked in on Friday. So on Friday, unless God does something super miraculous, my dad's gonna die. And thank you, good night, Spirit. Thank you, Metal. So, although, liking summer, the heat's nice and all that, I have that plaguing my mind a little bit. A lot. Especially when I bring it up and have to talk to people, but it has to be said or told. And I was supposed to launch Canadian Shield last Saturday, 3, but because I wasn't sure what was going on about going up there, I delayed it a week. So this Saturday, Canadian Shield 3 will be launching on from my comic. There's not really much to say. There's nothing anybody can say, really. They're sort of here, yeah, that it's nice, and I get it. There's not really much you can say. Except, like you said, it's sort of... I'm on page 4. I didn't come by to do anything on Saturday like I was supposed to. The only way that he'll change his mind is with God. And thank you, Joshua. Started doing some of the coloring here today, tightening up it on the Canadian Shield. Hopefully I get a little bit more done. But I knew this talk was coming because Goodnight Spoon contacted me yesterday via text and was asking. And I told him I was on bikes, reading some old Marvel comics or some old comics. And then I told him on that I would go over what was happening here so we would know. So, less than 2 years, I've lost my mom, and I've lost my dad. Now, another funny, weird coincidence, too, if it had been tomorrow that he was going to die, that is the same day my grandfather died in 1996, my mom's dad. Although today I'm going up to see him, so I'm handling it, dealing the best I can, I guess. You know, most of all, I'm trying not to think or feel. Most of the time, I'm trying to stay a bit numb as best as I can, but, you know. I'm not sure how much of an answer that is. How many songs colors? No. You know, I knew this day might come because my dad, well, he told me he was doing this, and then for years my dad had said, like his grandparent, his parents, his dad got dementia. He said my grandma did too. I don't remember. I didn't see that, but then again, I didn't see her for probably the last year and a half, maybe, while she was in the nursing home, and that's my bad. But he he basically said, you know, like, if I get like that, you know, like, I'm just gonna go find some pills to take and then off myself. So it's not like I didn't know this was happening, and, you know, like I said, he told me about enacting the plan or putting into place the government assisted suicide. So, you know, and I've been, you know, praying the last few months, obviously, you know, for healing and all that, but that hasn't come. And he doesn't know Christ, so that's an added thing. Looking for the hair color here. Oh. Hey, so what else? How is everybody else doing? Yeah. I suppose the silver lining is being able to say your goodbyes and make sure nothing is left to linger. or dwell on when it said, yeah, as he talked about accepting Christ on his deathbed. No. Well, the thing is, he is at home and all that right now. And they're gonna come into his home and do it. He doesn't have to go to the hospital to do this. Hopefully I'll get a little bit to talk to him a little bit more. We've talked a little bit about it. For the accepting Christ, anyways. And that's 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get to tell him I love him and all that. Not that I haven't done that, like before I left on Sunday, June 28th, I gave him the biggest hug as I could, and said about loving him and all that. Okay. No, not yet. It got delayed, Crooked Painters, because of some. It'll be up Saturday. I had some stuff going on in my real life. That, my dad's a self-proclaimed atheist, but like I said, we've talked a little bit. He seems to be, I'll say, moving a little bit. Not from being an atheist to a Christian or whatever, but it's like, if there's a God and all that now, I think my good works will, do me justice. But, yeah, Crooked Painter. My dad, I'm not sure whether you heard, my dad got cancer again. I'm not sure whether you knew he had it before. And it's terminal. He was given 3 to 6 months to live. That was about 3 months ago, just under 3 months ago. And we here in Canada, unfortunately, have government-assisted suicide, and he signed up for that because he was like, if I can't wipe my butt to feed myself, at that point, I'm going to enact it. And, well, I'm not sure whether he's quite there, but he shit the bed last week, and at that point, he basically said, I'm enacting this, and it's going to be taking place on this Friday. It was supposed to take place earlier last week, and earlier this week. It got delayed once. Yeah, it got delayed once, and it was supposed to be next week that he did it, but he bumped it up again or back or whatever. I'm not sure how to say it. And I was supposed to be going up to see him on Saturday or Sunday, but because it got pushed up a bit. Me and my uncle are going up to see him tomorrow instead of what was Sunday, but because I wasn't sure whether I was going up at first, I changed the date of the launch. So I'll be launching the day after his death. Well, the doctor that he's been seeing about this all this time was on vacation this is on vacation this week, and his wife really wanted that doctor to do it. So my dad said okay and said, oh, we can do it the week after when the doctor's back, and then called me up on Sunday and said, I don't think I can do another week, and there's not much you can say. As I said to Goodnight Spoon. So he got it confirmed, locked in for Friday. Like I said, I'm going up to see him tomorrow. So I may have a show tomorrow night, I may not. Depends on what time I get back, but I'll probably be back in time for 10. I'm just not sure how much I'll be up to it. But I might just need to do it just for therapeutic reasons. Oh, so it's not delayed due to. No. Thank you. Good night, Spoon. But I never asked, how are you doing with all your anxiety issues? How's work going? Are you still back or? That's good. Never know with the way the world is going. It would be sad if someone forgot to unplug something and your dad lived forever. Well, I would be happy with that. Work is awful, but I'm able to go. Still can't go shopping. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that. Okay, so I'm not sure whether I got everything on here. I'm going to be going through these pages with a fine tooth comb later. Well, yeah, obviously I don't want him in pain, but well, when I was up there anyways, I'm not sure whether it's changed or not. He's not having a lot of pain. He just says, when the nurses were by, he said like a one or two in pain, just, a little annoyed. But, a dull ache, I think he said. And thank you. And yeah, I know you said earlier death's a part of life, but nobody wants to lose somebody they love, right? Yeah, dignity, pride. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure how much pain he is in, in the last week since I've been there. Week and a half. Although I don't like his decision, I'm trying to respect it as much as I can. Yeah, well, he went through chemo a couple years ago. He had cancer of the bladder. A couple years ago, they're cutting it out, and he's had a, whatever that thing is. That, you gotta put on your belly to piss. And he said the chemo kicked the shit out of him last time. That was the reason that he didn't go for chemo this time. Hey, goodness. And I was wondering if it's even possible now to share Twitter accounts with two-factor authentication. I tried signing into the Culper Raven account, but it won't let me. If not, would the app become available if you deactivate it or delete the account? There's no way I have credentials for that anymore. Unless I check my phone from back then and I didn't log out. And I didn't log out, but that's a thin chance. Is there a pre-launch for the Shield? Like a sign-up page? Is that what you're talking about, Quick the Painter? If you're talking about a sign-up page, unfortunately not. I didn't get any of that. Did you see the video that I did for it? The music video, I mean specifically, not the launching on July 5th, 2025. Oh, did you? Oh, Good Night Spoon. Did you see the music video I did for Canadian Shield 3 or Canadian Shield? Yeah, the AI cartoon thing. Let's see whether this will play. Okay. See whether this will play.
endowed with incredible powers. Canadian Shield with the power of strength. Canadian Shield with the power of speed. Canadian Shield with the power of flight. Canadian Shield with many more powers. Will fight the evil that comes his way and help those he can in need. Another man wanting to end his life. Canadian Shield saves him in the nick of time. Now he lets the man know reasons to live. With this the man goes on to live many more days. Canadian Shield with the power of strength. Canadian Shield with the power of speed. Canadian Shield with the power of flight. Canadian Shield with many more powers. Will fight the evil that comes his way and help those he can in need. A villain appears and threatens many. Canadian Shield rush to the scene. A battle ensues and blows are traded. The Canadian Shield wins and many are saved. Canadian Shield with the power of strength. Canadian Shield with the power of speed. Canadian Shield with the power of flight. Canadian Shield with many more powers. Will fight the evil that comes his way and help those he can in need.
So what do you think of the whole thing? Good night, Spoon. And as for the rock did not get thrown into space. It just got thrown a few hundred yards, feet, miles. And I will show you. That is actually in the comic. Yeah, I tried. Good night, Spoon. The AI is very hard to get things done with. I actually did a 7-part series for a AI video showing all the videos that I went through to get the ones that I wanted. So yeah, see here, he goes over to a boulder many times its size. He picks it up and throws it away. We don't see where it lands. Are you scheduling a promo tour to drum up support for the book? I haven't scheduled any people yet, any places to go yet, but I'm going to. Going to be the launch party will be over on Dillard's next Saturday at noon Eastern. A rogue boulder in the sky. Well, a rogue boulder in the middle of nowhere. Then he picks up and tosses. And then it lands somewhere, we don't know where. Space tree and sky boulder. What a pair. I mean, yeah, it's unusual that some of the stuff from 5 years, 6 years ago when this all started still exists and some doesn't. Things have definitely changed from when Comicsgate started, that's for sure. Okay, what do you mean by that? Good night, Spoon. I can't wait. One more book, and I will be the same number of comic books as Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Oh, so you're getting the tier. There's something we can show people. Let me show you a preview of the campaign. I might add a couple things. Oh, that's something I should show too. Especially if I can get it rigged. And preview. Let's pop out the chat first. Okay, so so here is a preview to Canadian Shield 3. This this is the third installment of the Canadian Shield, and he faces off against yet another new villain. About the campaign, I am raising funds for the printing and hopefully to recoup some of the costs of having the book drawn up and edited. Canadian Shield 3 begins shortly after the events of Canadian Shield 2. In this, I introduce a new supporting cast member as well as a new villain. The new villain is Absorb, although he is yet to take the name because it is where he goes from being ordinary citizen to villain. And here are some first 3 pages that are colored, and then some black and white lines. And then every physical backer will get a physical copy of a 4-page dash can that is in the works. This will have a couple hints of things coming up in the far future for Canadian Shield and Cross Comics. Here's a look at page 1. The story is written by me, Rick Piper, and is drawn by Alpha Proto. So here's the tiers: $5 for a digital version, $15 for plus shipping for physical version, $10 for a physical copy of plus shipping for the Canadian Shield Remastered. I need to alter how these are in here, but Triple Play, basically, you can get all 3 copies of Canadian Shield 1, 2, and 3 physical for $30 plus shipping. $10 plus shipping for a second. And I guess Canadian is spelled wrong there. I forgot my A. And then let's go to church. With this reward, you can have yourself or someone drawn into the church congregation. You will also get a digital and physical copy of Canadian Shield free. Not only will you be in this panel, but most likely on the next 2 pages after this, as they will also have shots of the church congregation. So it's for $2 Canadian, which is $1 cheaper than my website. You can actually get a digital copy of the remastered. $2, you can get a digital version of Canadian Shield 2. And for $7, thus saving $2, you can get all 3. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Windows display. Oh, yeah, I can do it. There we go. 3D model of Canadian Shield. Now I just need to rig it so I can post it. The website Mixama does auto 3D rigging. Ooh, that. How much does it cost? Is it? I paid for it to get done. So can you just upload your own stuff in, or what, Alpha? How does that work? Sign up for free. Use our Google. Uh, okay, how much does it pay to? How much do you have to pay for downloading? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm uploading the file now to see. It's just if I can rig it, then I can, like, obviously. Error. Sorry, I'm sorry, unable to map your existing skeleton. Uh, okay, I tried to upload it. It didn't want to upload. Uh, um, I saved this as a Blender file too. Uh, uh, It takes object files. What? STL. We'll see what I can save as. Okay, well, I can export this as a wavefront dot object. Let's see whether that will work. I'll see whether I upload the Blender file. Oh, okay, it says FBX object or zip. It needs to be. So right now I'm saving it as an object file. Exporting it as. And of course, well, I'd have to paint it too, I think, before putting it in there again. Or can I paint it after I rig it? This says responding. Okay, it looks like it did that. Let's try to upload it as. Okay, I saved it as an object file. Now I'm uploading it as an object file. Processing carefully, just a moment. Boom, 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 boom. So what do you got? What did you guys think of the campaign? You like the tiers and all that? Yeah, because if I can get this rigged and then I can pose it, I've got my own 3D printer, so I can print up a thing. I'll be setting up my printer. What are you guys seeing? You aren't charging enough? It's only like a 24-page comic. What am I not charging enough for? The comic itself? Digital? What? Might only be 23 pages. It's early 20s, anyways. Well, my thing is, I'm always trying to bring the price down. You know, like there's only so much. That's for digital. That's digital, Crooked Painter. That's digital. It's $5. The one book is $5 digitally. The other ones are $3 a piece on my thing. I'm doing them for $2 a piece on the campaign 1 and 2 digitally. So I'm giving people a deal for. Uh, uh, okay. Our auto rigging can take up to 2 minutes. Well, 1 and 2 are already on my site at $3 a piece. So I was trying to get people more to buy them from the campaign instead of going over to my website and noticing that I could put them for $3 a piece there. I just figured giving a deal there, and then 5, 3, and 3, 6, 11. I could do a deal of 9 then, I guess. Please, red. I should. here we go. Yeah. Next. Oh, this is neat. You guys seeing this? What do you think? Okay, so I'm gonna take this off for a sec. I wanna. Oh no, you guys can't see it. Oh crap. Okay, I'm taking it off for a second. I want to see how much it costs to download. Running. Oh. Ah. It seems to have downloaded it. Okay, let me. There we go. Change direction. Is this? I said downloaded. Downloaded the one. I'm not. I'm not even sure where it downloaded it to. Let's see. Okay. Let's see whether we can bring it up. Let's see. Folder. Okay. It's in. Yeah. Uh, uh, animation. Let's take a cube. Action. Oh, what's uh, I don't know what it is. It's probably one I created a long time ago. running. Here. There you go. Chun-Li! Hey, there's one for Flit! Fallen. Apparently, no, they don't. Big chump. Breakdancing. Canadian Shield breakdance. Salsa dancing. No, no smash. Type in hole. Jumping down. That's close. These all have a lot of sword stuff. Convulsing. Okay, we're trying to do the... I don't want... I just want to download them as... Okay. Take this off for a sec and see what we're downloading. My account. Why can it not be reached? Okay, let's see. Okay, take your characters to the real world with Adobe's augmented reality application. Download your character. It's the next website. What do you mean it's the next website, Alpha? Oh, it's a neat website, not next. Okay, we just have Canadian Shield. Okay, enable this. save it there. Johnson. Okay, import. Okay, let's. Okay, so I want to see. And let's import React. Okay, so this is supposed to be the rigged one. Okay, if I take that. As far as I know, it's rigged. Do I have to bring it into another? Let's see that. Open. I'm opening that arrow. I don't know. I'm a 2D animator. Let's see. I got a different program up here now. Okay. Shield text. I'm gonna take this bigger one because okay. Converting Canadian. I can't see anything. Can we zoom out? There we go. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think it's rigged. I don't know. I'll have to figure out another time. Um, I don't know what to say. It's about 8 o'clock. We got a little bit done. Not as much as we wanted. I'm probably going to be doing more hours on this as we go along after Saturday. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. Thanks for the support about my dad. So, we'll see y'all later. So, bye for now. God bless. Have a great night. Love y'all. God bless.